So you're looking to get started working out, but the gym isn't exactly an option for you, at least not right now. So you would like to find an alternative for home that is just as good as the gym, right? And that's the goal there. What do you need? How do you achieve this? Hello, my name is Marco. I am 18 years old and I have built my dream physique, right? So, what am I going to tell you to do at home that is arguably just as good, if not better, than going to the gym? Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. The gym is good because for a lot of reasons. Again, it has all the equipment you could imagine. So if you at some point decide to get into the gym, it's a great alternative. But you want to do it from home. It's more accessible. You can do it more often. You can do it after work when it's a tight schedule. You can do it in the morning, again, when it's a tight schedule. You want to be able to do it when you can. So let's talk about what's a good option for doing it at home. I'm not going to waste your time, all right? I'm going to come at you straight with the equipment that you need to get started, all right? Straight away, what you need is dumbbells, probably 15 to 20 pound dumbbells to get started, but you can work your way up as over time. A bench, an adjustable one that you can shift up and down, and finally a pull-up bar. Make sure it works for any of your doors, because I bought one for this door and that shit did not work, all right? It did not fit, okay? But that's why I go to the gym now. But this protocol, this equipment is enough to hit everything on your body. All the important muscles that you need to grow to build an aesthetic physique. Now, if you want a very curated protocol using this equipment or gym equipment or any kind of equipment, I am making a product that's 50% off right now, and pre-orders are set right now. They will be going away soon as the product is finished. So if you want to take advantage of it and buy that product now, it will give you a set protocol for your workouts, nutrition advice, all sorts of advice to build your dream physique, all right? So make sure to check that out if you can. But regardless, back to your home training. That pull-up bar, that bench, and those dumbbells is all enough to build your physique. Because think about what you need to build your dream physique, all right? Let's go over the most important muscles. Because I already told you your answer, all right? Those are the 3 things you need. But if you want more specific stuff, that's why you keep watching, right? So, now that you have these 3 things, or let's say you're going to get them soon, do it as soon as you can, all right? I'm tired of people saying, I'm going to start soon, and then they don't start soon, all right? Get started. I want to see you taking an action. Actually, action step right now. Go on Amazon, order these things right now. The pull-up bar can wait. It's not as important, but the dumbbells are very important. The bench, pretty important, all right? The pull-up bar, important for your back, okay? So, get these things right now on Amazon. If you have the money, start out with just dumbbells if you don't. But now that you have these 3 things, think about what the most important things on your body are. The most important muscles for an aesthetic physique. I'm going to tell you, it's upper chest, lateral delts, biceps, abs, and lats. These are the most important muscles on the body to build an aesthetic physique. How would this protocol get you all of that? Well, you would have access to dumbbells where you can do some sort of bicep curl, right? You can do some sort of hammer curl to widen your biceps. You would have some sort of lateral raise, right? Or shoulder presses. You would have access to a lot of things, right? Then your pull-up bar helps you with your lats. That's your back, right? So you're pulling up, boom, boom, right? And you're getting that back, that lats activation. And that's really important for that. Then you have the bench. What's the bench for? Well, you can adjust it so that you can do some dumbbell press for your chest, specifically your upper chest, and you have dumbbells for lateral raises, for skull crushers for your triceps, because they're important but not as important as biceps. And you would have everything to really curate a nice little protocol there. So these 3 things are perfect for getting your dream physique. Literally, think about that. You get these 3 things, you wouldn't have to go to the gym. Your home is now your gym. You can do your entire workout split, hit all the important muscles with just these 3 things. And actually, you can hit most of your muscles, most of them, with just dumbbells. So if your budget is really limited, which by the way, I know you spend money on like Nikes and food every other Saturday, on a video game here, and you want to like pull for like Zenless Zone Zero, like I don't know, Genshin Impact, and you're spending money on that. You can spend money on your own goals. You know that, right? Like instead of spending it on like this enjoyment stuff, you can spend it on bettering yourself and then spend the rest on enjoyment stuff. I feel like that makes sense, but I feel like I have to say that for some people. I should make this a short right now. Like, why are you spending more money on your enjoyment, on those instant gratifying things that make you happy for the moment? But when you're trying to build your body, build your future, you're not willing to invest in yourself. That is ridiculous to me. And honestly, if that's happening to you, you need to rethink your spending. Why not spend money on yourself when you're spending all this money on your current self? You can spend that money on your future self. Don't play with me. Come on. Anyway, now that we know that we have these 3 things, right? It's really helpful that you get a curated program, okay? Now, curated program is very important. You can get curated programs from a lot of places. You can get some free ones online, or you can get the one that I talked about in the description. But regardless, you should have a protocol that can use all these things because, like I said, dumbbells can hit majority of things actually. With just dumbbells, you can, and calisthenics, you can hit, let me think, upper chest, lateral raises. You can kind of hit lats, not as well with a pull-up bar, not as well then without a pull-up bar, but you can hit lats, you can hit triceps, you can hit biceps, you can hit about everything, honestly, with dumbbells. It's just you hit back a lot better with a pull-up bar, and you hit chest significantly better with a adjustable bench. So if you want optimal results, right, you don't want to have a lacking chest or a lacking back, get the dumbbells now. That's the cheapest. Highest priority should be your dumbbells, and then following behind your bench and your pull-up bar. This will ensure that you get started as soon as possible with what helps the most. Dumbbells will carry majority of your workouts, right? And think about this, your 15-pound dumbbells will probably not be enough to do chest press because you can do a lot more on chest press than your other dumbbells. So start with just the 15-pound dumbbells, see what you can do with that, with some sort of curated dumbbell program, and then once you're done with that, which by the way, if you're missing a program, in the description you can get one. It's my product, 50% off, pre-orders are on. But regardless, enough plugs for this video. I've done like 3 already, but once you get started on using those dumbbells, that covers 60-70% of your exercises. Then you can get your pull-up bar, you can get your bench, and you can hit your chest and your back much more effectively, right? Eventually, you'll have to level up your dumbbells. If you really want to make a big investment, you can get the adjustable dumbbells that have like lots of different weights that you can set them to. Those are useful too. I don't have those because I go to the gym, but gym memberships are also pretty cheap, all right? So you have a lot of options, okay? A lot of options to get started. The reason I'm making this video is because I don't want you to make another damn excuse to not build your future. You have made enough already. If you're watching this kind of content, you're the kind of person that likes to study every single significant or insignificant little thing about a niche, but you won't get started. You'll keep watching videos. You'll keep learning some minuscule little detail that might help you 0.05% in your journey instead of getting started, which is the real thing that would get you more experience in what you're doing. You know what can help you the most right now, more than what I'm doing right here? Getting started. Getting started will help you more than anything I've said in this entire video. All of it. Nothing I have said in this video can be trumped by you just getting started right now and learning some damn experience, all right? There is nothing I can do in this video to help you more than that. Everything that I've mentioned in this video will help you. Yes, for sure, but it will help you in small increments in comparison to what you can do right now and get started. Everything that you watch on YouTube about this niche, this bodybuilding niche, will never help you as much as getting started, as going to the gym. Think about that. All the time that you spend learning, which knowledge is valuable, don't get me wrong, but you spend so much time learning when you could spend more time doing, all right? You will understand this over time, and you probably already do, but nothing beats experience. When you've been doing something for a long time, not only does it build your minds, but in this niche, it builds your body. There is nothing more efficient that you can do with your time than getting started now. If you think about it like a game and you're getting experience points, right? Getting started is the 5 times experience bonus. Watching these videos, probably 2 times, 1.5 times experience bonus. But if you get started, that's 5 times. It's a lot more than just watching these videos, right? So again, I love that you are getting excited about this niche, okay? Don't get me wrong. I'm very excited for you, and I hope that you keep developing this curiosity and this will and desire to keep getting stronger. But get started, okay? That's all I got for you. Thanks for watching, and for the 4th time, check out my product. Pre-orders are on sale right now. Go check it out.